Today, we welcome you to this heartfelt space where memories live on. Together, we'll honor the legends we've recently lost, celebrate their incredible journeys, and hold their legacies close. We'll also talk about WWE icon CM Punk, who continues to inspire millions of fans through his strength, dedication, and never-give-up spirit. Subscribe now and join our supportive family that keeps their stories alive. Sylvester Ritter, better known as the Junkyard Dog, was born on December 13, 1952, in Wadesboro, North Carolina, and became one of wrestling's most beloved figures in the late 1970s and 1980s. Before stepping into the ring, he was a talented football player at North Carolina A&T State University, but it was wrestling where his charisma truly shined. Fans fell in love with his larger-than-life personality, energetic entrances, and signature moves like the Junkyard Dog headbutt. He rose to stardom in Mid-South Wrestling and later became a key figure in the WWF, engaging in memorable feuds with legends like the Iron Sheik and Mr. Fuji. Outside the ring, Ritter was deeply committed to his community, often using his fame to inspire and uplift others. Tragically, his life ended at 45 in a car accident, but his legacy as a trailblazing African-American wrestler and cultural icon continues to inspire generations of fans and wrestlers. Joyce Grable, born on November 9, 1952, was a trailblazer in women's professional wrestling, leaving a lasting impact on the sport. She began her wrestling career in the 1970s, a time when female wrestlers often had to fight for recognition, and quickly stood out for her incredible athleticism, technical skill, and magnetic presence in the ring. Fans and fellow wrestlers alike admired her for her dedication and charisma, making her a true fan favorite. Over the years, Grable competed in major promotions like the National Wrestling Alliance, NWA, and World Wrestling Federation, WWF, facing some of the biggest names in women's wrestling and showcasing her talent with memorable matches and signature moves. She won multiple championships and helped elevate the visibility and respect of women in the sport. Joyce Grable passed away at 70, but her legacy lives on. She is remembered not just for her in-ring achievements, but for inspiring generations of female wrestlers and championing women in wrestling. Mike Von Erich, born Michael Brett Adkisson on March 2, 1964, was a member of the famed Von Erich wrestling family, a dynasty celebrated for both triumph and tragedy in professional wrestling. The fourth son of wrestling legend Fritz Von Erich, Mike followed his brothers Kerry, Kevin, David, and Chris into the ring, making his debut in 1983 at just 19 years old with Texas-based World-Class Championship Wrestling, WCCW. Though he didn't have the same natural charisma or physical dominance as some of his brothers, Mike earned respect and admiration through his hard work, dedication, and loyalty to his family. His promising career, however, was derailed in 1985 when he contracted toxic shock syndrome following shoulder surgery. The illness caused lasting physical and emotional challenges, contributing to struggles with depression under the weight of family expectations and the pressures of the wrestling world. Tragically, Mike took his own life at 23. His story is remembered as both a testament to his loyalty and a poignant reminder of the mental and emotional toll that fame, family legacy, and health battles can take. André René Roussimoff, better known as André the Giant, was born on May 19, 1946, in Grenoble, France. Towering at 7 feet 4 inches and weighing around 520 pounds, André's extraordinary size caused by acromegaly made him a wrestling legend. He dominated the ring for over 2 decades, becoming a fan favorite in WWE during the 1970s and 80s. One of his most iconic moments came at WrestleMania 3 against Hulk Hogan, a match he lost, but that cemented his place in wrestling history. Off the mat, André charmed audiences as Fezzik in The Princess Bride, 1987, showcasing a gentle, lovable side beyond his intimidating presence. Despite immense pain and health struggles, he continued performing until his body gave out. On January 27, 1993, he passed away from congestive heart failure at 46. André's legacy lives on, not just for his size or skill, but for the warmth, humor, and humanity he brought to every role he played. Giant Baba, born Shohei Baba on January 23, 1938, was a towering figure in professional wrestling, both literally and figuratively. Standing 6 feet 10 inches, he combined impressive athleticism with a gentle charisma that won over fans around the world. Baba began his wrestling career in the 1950s and soon became known for his unique style and technical skill. In the 1960s, he made a name for himself in the United States, wrestling for promotions like the Worldwide Wrestling Federation, WWF, and earning respect as a major draw. Returning to Japan, Baba founded All Japan Pro Wrestling, AJPW, in 1972, building it into one of the world's top wrestling promotions with a focus on high-quality matches. He captured numerous titles, including the NWA World Heavyweight Championship, and played a key role in mentoring future stars. Even after retiring from the ring in the late 1990s, Baba remained dedicated to promoting wrestling until his death from cancer. His legacy continues to inspire fans and wrestlers worldwide. CM Punk's journey in professional wrestling began long before he reached the grandeur of WWE, with his formative years spent on the independent circuit in promotions like Ring of Honor, ROH. Those early days, filled with intense competition and high-risk maneuvers, took a significant toll on his body. Punk faced countless matches that tested not only his skill, but also his physical limits, often leaving him with lingering injuries before he even stepped onto a WWE stage. Despite the pain, he rarely allowed himself extended breaks, driven by a relentless desire to perform and prove himself. This approach, while demonstrating incredible dedication, meant that minor injuries accumulated over time, laying the groundwork for more serious health issues later in his career. His ability to push through physical discomfort became a defining trait, earning him respect from fans and peers alike, but also foreshadowed the medical challenges he would eventually face in WWE and beyond, post-WWE, MMA, and AEW challenges. After leaving WWE in 2014, Punk ventured into mixed martial arts, MMA, an entirely new physical arena that placed fresh demands on his body. The transition required rigorous training and conditioning, pushing him to develop strength and endurance for real combat situations. Although he fought only twice in the UFC and lost both matches, the experience left him with significant bruising and muscle fatigue, yet no major career-threatening injuries were reported. His return to professional wrestling in 2021 with AEW presented another set of physical challenges. Years away from the ring made him more vulnerable to injuries, and he soon experienced setbacks that affected his performance. In 2022, shortly after capturing the AEW World Championship, Punk suffered a broken foot that required surgery and an extended recovery period. Though he eventually returned, fans noticed adjustments in his wrestling style to accommodate the injury, demonstrating how even a single physical setback can influence a wrestler's in-ring approach. Recent injury: triceps tear at the 2024 Royal Rumble. The most significant recent health issue in Punk's career occurred at the 2024 Royal Rumble, where he suffered a torn triceps during a match. This injury required immediate surgical intervention and placed him on the sidelines for an extended period, creating uncertainty about his future in the ring. A torn triceps is particularly challenging for a professional wrestler, as it limits arm mobility and strength, both critical for in-ring performance. Despite the severity, Punk has remained focused on rehabilitation and has expressed determination to return stronger. Updates indicate that while the timeline for his comeback is still uncertain, he continues to prioritize recovery and overall physical readiness, reflecting the same perseverance that defined his career from the start. Separating rumors from reality. Throughout his career, CM Punk has been the subject of various rumors, some exaggerating the impact of his injuries or speculating on permanent career consequences. Following his triceps injury, false reports suggested that he might retire, though there is no verified confirmation of such a decision. Similarly, speculation about chronic health conditions affecting his ability to compete has been unfounded. While Punk has spoken openly about periods of mental and physical exhaustion during his WWE tenure, no medical condition has prevented him from performing. Confirmed health challenges, including the staph infection in WWE and the triceps tear in AEW, highlight the genuine physical hurdles he has faced, setting aside the rumors to present a clear picture of his resilience, legacy, and ongoing determination. CM Punk's legacy is not solely defined by championships or accolades, but by his extraordinary ability to endure and adapt in the face of injury. From wrestling through knee and elbow pain, overcoming a serious staph infection, navigating the physical demands of MMA, to recovering from a broken foot and torn triceps, Punk has repeatedly demonstrated perseverance and dedication. His journey illustrates the reality of professional wrestling as a physically demanding career and showcases his commitment to his craft. While his future in wrestling remains a topic of anticipation, one certainty remains. Punk's spirit and influence in the industry are indelible,